Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week, more of a patch week, but there's a few announcements as well as an update on the security side of things within RuneScape. So let's start out with the update on the account security. So this is coming from ModMac, and yeah, ModMac, which is the Vice President of Product and Player Strategy. So they've been working on getting things better and better, and here's what to expect come this year, which is stronger account security. So they will be strengthening their password system to finally support more complex passwords, while also adding an additional protection to shut down brute force password attempts to help make sure your guys' stuff is more secure, or ours is more secure. They're also adding support for multi-factor authentication recovery codes should you lose your access to your 2FA device. So there's going to be more of that coming. The improved player support century. I know this is something that a lot of people would be happy about here. So they know the existing account recovery process can be frustrating. So they made sure to offer a much improved solution as part of the new upcoming Jagex account system. So they're also working on upgrading the sports center experience in general. So this is including exploring a live chat service for select support queries. You know, obviously that they can handle quickly to improve the accessibility of their player support. So they do plan on actually having that better and better. Up next, we have the Jagex launcher, which is just launched into beta. So if you're able to, go ahead and check it out. But it's supposed to help things be a lot more seamless and much more secure on desktop. So it's something to kind of keep in mind. On top of those upcoming changes, they'll also be working on a better way to protect your experience. And they say while they know there's a lot more to do, they would like to share some progress to date. So it's going to be reinforced protection of character data. The login lockout was a perfect storm of a number of issues, including hardware, and they want to make sure players never have to go through that again. So they're upgrading not only hardware, software, cyber resilience, like they're upgrading a lot of stuff, and also going to be having an additional backup for potentially the cloud-based save backups, just in case. So there's going to be a lot of fail-safes, just in case. The war on bots is always going to be an ongoing thing. So, bots are a detrimental factor. They shut down the RS bot from PowerBot website, and they continue their zero tolerance policy. So right now they're banning about 100,000 bots per week, which is quite substantial. Their system is not bulletproof, they admit that. But they are continually trying to make sure it gets better and better. And obviously, we all have to accept the fact too that bots are just getting smarter and smarter too, so it's going to be a never-ending war. Safeguarding the experience, so they're going to be protecting the economy, so this is talking about real-world trading on a number of levels. There is going to be warnings, permanent bans, buyers today, you know, like all that kind of stuff going on. They issued about 38,000 warnings and bans to players about this recently. So they've been continuing to target the supply of this, and beginning with Argus and Bogla gold selling sites, or Bogla, in 2019, with 18 more shut down over the past year. More will follow. So there's going to be more that they're going to be trying to take care of. The Duel Arena, as fun as it was for some people, it also had a lot of issues with it. So, and it actually accumulated 38% of real-world trading bans. So that's something to kind of keep in mind, guys. So the one thing too is they say fraudulent payments are part of third-party gold sales and real-world trading too. So they introduce a top-of-the-range system to track and block fraudulent payments, which will limit the incentives for bad actors to attempt stealing accounts. So all in all, as you can see, you know, they're putting it out there. This is what they plan on doing and plan on improving. and they're going to be continuing upgrading and their war on the bots. As for the update this week, like I said, it's mostly a patch week. However, they are looking to get our opinions on retro skins. So if you got an idea for a retro skin, and everybody does, I know I do, they received some incredibly imaginative suggestions for new skins over the years, so now they're bringing the whole community in on the process. So, if you want to nominate a retro skin for existing in-game items that you want to see in RuneScape, send this your best ideas. So this is going to be their Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, or Discord with the hashtag of, hashtag RS3 retro skins. It could be any outfit or cosmetic alteration to an existing item on any theme. Send us your idea by 23:59 game time on March 25th. After that, they'll create a short list to public voting. So today's the 21st, so you have by the end of the week. There is a merch store update. So there is a better general user experience, product filters so you can sort by your size and only see what's currently in stock. Local pricing, you can now see exactly what everything costs in your currency. Expanded shipping destinations, the store now ships to Brazil and many more countries. Reduced cost tracking track shipping, especially on larger orders of pins and keyrings to the US. Estimated shipping costs for within the product listing before you add the item into the basket. That's actually pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. Up next, we do have live streams, and we have one Wednesday, March 23rd, general Q&A. So any questions we have, we'll try to answer at least. And then Friday, March 25th at 1700 game time, the Elder God Wars, What's Next? So they're hinting here at a Grandmaster quest. Obviously, we probably know there's going to be a 5th boss coming eventually too. So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. So do stay tuned. Then we have the community showcase here, and the first one up is the Maverick 882, giving their World Guardian a glow up. So that is actually a pretty cool outfit. I can't think if that's actually something that's in the game, but if it's not, that definitely should be in the game. Then we have BZ07061 showing off a Carapic artist rendition, which is actually pretty cool looking. And then we got the Wolf Dog Art Corner showing off an NPC with some, which is actually a pretty cool take on armor, which is the Masterwork Saren Infiltrator armor. So that is actually a very interesting sight to see, and could be in game, who knows? And then finally we have the Willowy art, and this is their experience with some friends in the Asylum going against the Abyssal Lords. Then we have the Pink Skirts event, which is a skill and chill first with the Mad Clicker and the Little Tuzzies clan. Monday, March 21st at 2300 game time, World 85, Berthorpe Bank FC is Little Tuzzies. Next, Angel of Death, hosted by Philly PD, IZ of Darkfire, Little Bod. Thursday, March 24th at 2030 game time, World 68, God Wars Dungeon, Ancient Prison, FC is A Help. Town Square Q&A, hosted by Princess Ray. Saturday, March 26th at 2300 game time, World 3 of Rock West Bank. And now we'll head right into the patch notes, which is always top one to look for. So general is that they updated the look of the 20-year veteran cape based on the community feedback. The Book of Jazz was only storing damage for 14 game cycles, 8.4 seconds, before releasing it. This has been extended to 17 cycles, 10.2 seconds, to match more closely with the tooltip. Throwing a Herblore bomb at an NPC you're not actively targeting will no longer again refocus that NPC as your current target. The Sign of the Porter no longer fills all the empty spaces in your inventory when a player tries to wear one with an active sign equipped. The skill guard entry for Sanya's Fear Torch now correctly state that it has 20% chance to cut an extra log rather than 40%. Each daily combat challenge now tracks kills separately. Dwarf Multi-Cannon, the Coil, and the Cyclone damage upgrades will no longer reset on completion of the Dwarf Cannon quest. The players with the full backpack are now able to pick up ammo of the same type that they have in their ammo slot. It'll just go straight to your ammo. The Luminous Alchemist Amulet now allows for 20 free high alchs per day. The title of the item production interface now states the correct skill during the Big Game Hunter. Noted versions of the fungus from Croasis Front can now be used as food in the player-owned farms. Thank you. The Land of Goblins quest will no longer be used in the desktop dialog window when playing on mobile. Old returning accounts will no longer be stuck in the void upon login, and will instead be correctly teleported to Birthorpe. Modified the required item description in the Tale of the Moosepaw quest overview. Prodding the sick-looking sheep now plays the correct sound. Yak Track skill and kill task will now progress correctly when killing Tizkal Zuck's minions. Fixed an issue where several legendary pets appearing only at adult form in the POH menagerie. Made improvements to the legacy auto attack hit splats to make them more visually different to legacy ability hit splats. Fixed the ability or the graphic issue where the ice of the mist of the White Lands would appear as white. Fix an issue where players would get stuck for a long time before entering Ulu pools while having the Blood Reaver familiar. Added different cursor icons when selecting a throw herb or bomb. Engine updates are fix the bug where the Herbie-Worby particles were not displayed, improved vertical text alignment when using vector fonts, improved performance on Mac OS, iOS, and Android, reduced stutter when moving between areas on modern devices, improved water reflection in certain areas such as anachronia, and made improvements to lighting when viewing any models in the user interface, improved hitbox accuracy of several areas including the anachronia and Hetz Oasis agility courses, archaeology sites, e.g. the Infernal Soarer, Stormguard, and Ranch Out of Time paddocks. Hover over text is now correctly displayed. And finally, fix the crash where the unplugged or switching audio devices. So that is actually it for this week, guys. Do expect, I would hope, potentially something more next week. But don't forget to put your voice in for the retro skins. But that'll do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.